the most complete midfielder in the world currently, fam. Declan Rice, an absolute sensation of a footballer. The person, one of the most important players who can take us to a Premier League and a Champions League and maybe more trophies in between, fam. Declan Rice, wow. Yo, it's your boy DFC, we're back with another YouTube video, fam. Vamos! We're talking about Declan Rice today because he's absolutely a sensational footballer. One of the best, if not the best midfielder in the world right now, fam. Before we get into this video, could it be possible for us to get to 30 likes on this video? Let's get some comments in, your thoughts on this take right here. And your thoughts on Declan Rice too. While you're there, please subscribe, turn the notification bell on if you want to see more DFC videos. We're going crazy on the YouTube right now and the support has been immense. So let's keep going, broskies. But Declan Rice, my word. Genuinely, after that Tottenham performance there, big game player, fam. We already know what he's like since he's joined Arsenal, bro. But what he keeps on doing season in, season out, and especially this season now, where he's just up the level, broskies. Before, we were talking about could he be the best midfielder in the league. Well, for me, that's not even a discussion anymore. He's the best midfielder in the league currently. But we need to stop putting him, and I've already been saying, in those big #1 in the world conversations, broskies. Jude Bellingham and Pedri, fam. Pedri currently out with an injury, so it's really hard to assess, but we've seen what he's done before he got injured. An absolute sensation of a footballer Pedri is. Jude Bellingham the same, in my opinion, the best midfielder in the world. But Declan Rice, we have to have that conversation, and he genuinely must be in those debates, fam, because he definitely has the capabilities to be the best midfielder in the world right now, fam. The consistent performances, the consistent 9, 8 out of 10s, bro. He's sensational. The start of the season, first few games, it was a bit slow for him, bro. But again, those are performances that were needed in the sense of he played, we got the wins, we maybe have lost to Liverpool in between, but we still did our job at the end of the day. But now he's stepping up. Now he's becoming a huge leader on the pitch for us, fam, in terms of stamping himself in games, bro. Whether it's defensive tackles, scoring goals, creating goals from set pieces, or just in the game, bro. It's just nuts. It's just nuts from Declan Rice, what we're seeing from him. He's currently past 50 GA in the Premier League. And a long period of time, he was playing CDM. 50 goals and assists in the Premier League for Declan Rice at the moment. He is sensational, fam. We can't hide it anymore. You can't hide it anymore. This is a top player, bro. And by the end of his career, my boy Dylan said it straight. And it's not the dumbest thing to say, broskies, because it looks like he's on that trajectory to be in them conversations with the Gerrards, with the Lampards, with the Scholeses. And look at the impacts he has in games, bro. Yes, I'm saying it before Arsenal have won a trophy. But you'll see by the end of his time at Arsenal what we were talking about. We're just saying it early because we want to be there early. We want to celebrate his qualities early because this is what he's about, fam. This is what Declan Rice 100% is about. Let's even look at his performance against Spurs solely, fam. It was class. How am I supposed to look for any negatives in that game, bro? We saw him run the pitch differently. Him and Zubamendi, that midfield duo, so complementative to each other. I don't even know if that's a word, but if it is, congrats to you, Mikel Arteta, because my word, did you make that so good. It just worked so much, and boy, that midfield for this season is going to be so crucial, fam. We want to see more of it. Imagine Eze in front of that too. That whole midfield package, bro. Probably the best in the league. We were having a conversation on the internet pod today. Make sure you go check it out. We were talking about the best midfield in the league in the sense of not just the midfield trio, but the collection of midfielders and teams. And, you know, Brads may have said Chelsea, so first to him, but I genuinely believe it's Arsenal. We currently have the best midfielder in the league in conversations to be the best in the world. You already have Zubamendi, who's probably one of the best players in the world at dictating tempos from deep. You've got Pedri, who can do that too, so fair enough. I think Rodri's even there as well in that area. But Zubamendi's there. You've got Eze, obviously just come off a hat-trick against Spurs. Maybe still needs to prove himself in the top moments, you know, in the big games. We haven't got to that area of the season yet, so we'll wait and see. But those are the type of players that we have in our Arsenal. Marino, you know, an insane player, especially behind the striker. When Havertz come back again, you'll see. You have flipping Ødegaard still left to come back. Nwaneri, mate. Max Darwin, if you want to put him there as the 10, although he's going to be the right winger, fam. Norgard, flipping who else, bro? Bearman, bro. Lewis Kelly's going to be playing centre mid soon. This is an insane level quality in the midfield, and that conversation obviously was led so well, so much by Declan Rice being the best midfielder in the league and what he's showing for Arsenal this season. It is Insane, bro. And we really have to start asking questions because right now, for Arsenal, he's probably top 2, top 3 in terms of being our player of the season, okay? But in terms of PFA player of the year, yeah, I think it's a discussion. The goals and assists are there. The defensive performances are there. The influence in creating chances for Arsenal are there. It's the all-action midfielders that he's got in his Arsenal, bro. It's crazy how much he's helping us back to front, defensively and attacking-wise. This is a complete midfielder, and the most complete midfielder in the world, by the way. I forgot to put that in there. Yeah, he's the most complete midfielder in the world. Nobody can defend like him. Attacking-wise, nobody can defend like him and attack like him. So it's finished. It's game over, bro. It's game over. He's the most complete midfielder in the world. Passing, sensational. And that is why I've seen him up a level. And these conversations are definitely what he deserves to be in. And by the end of the season, don't be surprised if you see him in them PFA Player of the Year conversations. Don't be surprised if you see him as Arsenal Player of the Season by the end of the season, especially if we win trophies and things like that, because I'm 100% sure he'd play a big part. And I'm saying this in November. We can see the quality in our squad, broskies. And a big game to prove it, yes, it's just a league phase game, is Bayern Munich coming up. And when we play that game, it's going to be a huge test. Because Bayern are probably the second best team in the world right now currently. And hey, we have to prove ourselves. We are saying this, we're the best team in the world, We have to compete with Bayern first of all. And we have to win at home, at the Emirates, fam. Breaking that mental block down. And Declan Rice is going to be a huge part of that, fam. A huge part. No, there's no other way about it. And for me, this should scare one player, broskies. Chelsea fans, I'm looking at you specifically because Moises Caicedo. Everyone gassing him up. We've got a big game against Chelsea coming up. And this rivalry here is going to be sensational. This little rivalry between Caicedo and Rice, where I believe Rice has won every time since they've matched up man to man, is going to be beautiful to watch. Because I genuinely think that game is where everyone finally realizes and understands who Declan Rice is, and to not be compared to Moises Caicedo again, who, by the way, is a great defensive midfielder. Genuinely, that is a game where everyone will just shut up. Because I'm sick and tired of these Chelsea fans. Every time they possibly can, after every good Caicedo performance, bringing up Declan Rice's name is just jarring, bro. Because we know as Arsenal fans how clear he is of Caicedo, okay? And it would just be a big showing, bro. So Caicedo, you better step up. You better try and step up anyways, because Declan Rice is on form. Declan Rice is playing at a level we ain't seen from him at all. A level higher than Caicedo is going to reach this season for me. So, look, man, it's going to be a good game, 100%, but I just wanted to reiterate to you guys how much of a great midfielder Declan Rice is, because he, for me, genuinely is the best midfielder in this league without a doubt, and the most complete midfielder in the world, 100%. Nobody can play football like him in terms of the complete package of a midfielder, bro, of a player, in fact, bro. And there's only more levels to go up for him, man. It's November, bro. When it gets to the season where you're fully fit, yes, you can be fit from now, so fair enough. World Cup year, everyone's pushing themselves to their max because they want to be fit and ready for that World Cup, that tournament that happens every 4 years. And for club level, he's definitely going to show himself and shine to the highest of levels. But Declan Rice, mate, thank you so much for everything that you're doing for us this season. I want you to keep going. I pray that there's no injuries blocking your way. And genuinely, guys, if you agree with what I'm saying, please like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, we've got a serious player on our hands, Arsenal fans. And the rest of you rival fans that are watching, be careful, man. Be careful, because Declan Rice, you're going to be so upset by the end of the season that you don't play for your team, man. Just watch.